Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So a runner at first with one out now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. He's set. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, got him reaching.
Batting fourth.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at bat. Up around the face. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball 1-0. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes as Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Margot patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2 3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb because you're facing nothing but...
And hold on there, that's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So now Carlos Santana. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Lifetime against Martin Perez, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss them.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here's the first pitch to him. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Swing and a little tapper. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is under it. 1 down. Digging in now for San Diego, Christian Villanueva. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit hard to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Stepping in, JT Realmuto is past line against Aaron Nola. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Williams. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So stepping in, Will Myers. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. Touché, sir. 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Kurt Suzuki. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit toward the right side. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something.
Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Amarista, who's earned the nickname Ninja. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-2 one more time. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Pedro Florima. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
The count now at 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Martin Perez. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hit in the air to left. Florima into shallow left. 1 away. Riding in once again, Jose Pirela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1 on its way. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Pirela, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nick Williams becomes out number 2 this inning. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even now at 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Paul DeYoung. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Hernandez ranging up the middle, and the throw will be too late as he couldn't get enough on it, and that'll score the run from third.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Slow roller back to the mound. One there, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Digging in, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Villanueva, the runner at first with 2 gone. High pop-up. Number 4 is calling for it. And that's the third out. Standing in, Kurt Suzuki.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Suzuki.
A ball and no strikes.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Realmuto goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Suzuki is Retired, and there's one
Now
away.
batting, number 4.
Digging in to try it again. Number 4. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
Standing in, Alexi Amarista. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Spangenberg will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Martin Perez.
Leading off for
So
San
far,
Diego,
0 for 1 with a
the pitcher,
flyout.
number 33, Martin Perez.
First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Up next for the
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Perella. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Perez stands at first with 1 out. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting,
2 on here with 1 man out. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Hoskins comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Amarista is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Into the box now, Pedro Florimon looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. High pop-up. Villanueva moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
Hitting off for San Diego, center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. Manuel Margot leaves the yard with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Third baseman.
Stepping in now, Christian Villanueva, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez charging this one. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
To 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder, Will.
Here's Will Myers. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Padres. Up next will be Nick Williams. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit in the air to right field. Spangenberg onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Missed with a slider. Santana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit out towards second. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in once again, number 4. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Padres out in front of this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Tommy Hunter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in now for San Diego, Matt Bush is newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swing and a liner. Foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Jose Pirela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Santana has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Spangenberg. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Alexi Amarista. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. So 1-1. is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Fouled away. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The pitcher, number 40, Tommy.
Jorge Alfaro will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Alfaro is off at first with 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
1-1.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Perella on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
57, Luis Garcia.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Hosmer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First offering on its way. This is in the air to left field. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Amarista is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Manuel Margot will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Into the box now, Christian Villanueva. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Dribbled up the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, but they... Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
High and away, not close. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's a job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Rhys Hoskins is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Ready once again, Kurt Suzuki. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score holds, it's 3-1. At the plate, Will Myers. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Williams is under it. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Pirela. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run scores. And the 2nd run is in. It's now a 5-1 game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung.
He swings and grounds it to short.
To his left, Florimon. Ball's there, and Suzuki makes the tag. He's out at the plate.
Center fielder number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
Striding in to start the 9th, number 4, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hand has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Coming to the plate now, Alexi Amarista. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Perella is over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Pedro Florimon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
2 out, nobody on. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Martin Perez earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious